to my door, woman. I'm afraid to get a cup of coffee.
Mr. Marshall, please slow down.
Yes.
Slow down. Let me make sure I completely understand what it is you're saying.
All right. I hear what women think.
Yeah. You know, Mr. Marshall, this kind of imaginary displacement scenario really isn't my thing. I do, however, have a very good friend over at University Hospital who specializes in men with male menopause and testosterone depletion. She's fabulous. I think what I'll do is just give her a ring and send you over there. Why did I answer my door? I was so into buying that lamp on eBay.
How much was it going for?
How much was what going for?
The lamp on eBay.
Oh. I see. That's good. Very clever. Dr. Skolnick, please.
All right, you don't believe me. Well, then try another one. Oh, go on. Pick a number. Give it a whirl. Any number.
Okay. A number between 1 and...
A million. Why not?
1 in a million. All right.
644,998, 99, 90. I want to make a decision.
Yeah.
Doc, could you please give me a break here?
Mr. Marshall, you might find this a little unorthodox, but would you mind awfully if I smoked?
No, I understand.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, Freud died at age 83 still asking one question. What do women want? Wouldn't it be strange and wonderful if you were the one man on Earth finally able to answer that question? Listen to me, Nick. Something extraordinary and I think miraculous has happened to you. My advice is, you must learn from this. You know, there isn't a single woman that I treat that doesn't wish her man understood her better. If men are from Mars, and women are from Venus, and you speak Venusian, the world can be yours.
Later.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high, I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. I try to focus on breathing. My heart is skipping a beat. Your lips against the red cup makes me lose my mind completely. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking it. It's a shot of love. Baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high, I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. Trying my best not to lose control. I want you, that's all I know. Trying my best not to lose control, 'cause I adore you.
Meanwhile.
It seems like everyone is well prepared for the discussion. Hello everyone, may all of you stay fit and healthy. By this given opportunity, we are going to talk about women are better at teaching children than men are. I, Anissa Rahmadita, will be the chairperson of this discussion along with Dr. Sabto Nugroho. As this topic is quite controversial, we try not to make any biased statements or offend any other parties. The objective of our discussion is to get in depth with the topic from each perspective we have, which is women, men, and children's perspective. Without any further ado, let's start with the women's perspective argument from Anggi. Time is yours.
Alright, Tita. Thank you for the time. Personally speaking, as a woman, I completely disagree with the statement because this statement clearly places emphasis on declaring gender's differences in teaching roles. And based on what I see nowadays, someone is often considered as an incapable person when they're taking any role in any aspect because his or her gender. And I think this statement actually a form of the old paradigm of our society. People often deem women as appropriate figures in teaching, educating children. However, the role of the man is only related to work or to make money and something like that. And I would like to say that in terms of quality, both men and women have the same right in all aspects. For example, in this case, is taking a role in teaching children. And what's more is the statement has assumption that good teachers are born, not made, because the statement implicitly states that quality in teaching is based on their gender. I find this is pretty poor assumption. However, in fact, according to research from University of Athens, we can know the quality of teaching from two aspects in terms of process and in terms of result. For example, someone has a good quality in teaching when they are able to actively involve children physically, mentally in teaching rules, in teaching process. While in terms of result, they are able to change the behavior of the children. And if I'm allowed to give more data, there's no research that proves gender can directly affect the quality of someone taking a role in teaching. So after all, I have come to the conclusion. The main point of all I have said is the quality of someone who takes a role in teaching clearly cannot be deduced solely from their gender. There's no one better. Both can have the same change to take a role in teaching children. I think that's all that I have to say. Thank you for attention. I'll give it back to Dita.
Okay, Angie, so what you are going to state is that if we are going to compare women and men at teaching, it is not apple to apple. Is it correct if I say it that way?
Absolutely correct.
Okay, enough. Then how about Sandra? Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Dita, and thank you, Angie, for giving your perspective and view on the women's side for us to hear. Really appreciate it. So, continue on here, I would like to give my own opinion and perspective on how women are better at teaching children than men. From my point of view, I personally agree with this statement. As I've always felt, I feel like women and children have more of special bond and special connection than men and children do. The approach of women with kids and children are naturally gifted even from the very first start. So this also leads us to a psychological point of view that women have a natural instinct of mother or feeling of mother that can be worked on when teaching children. I believe that it is a very natural thing for a woman to have a motherly feeling towards kids that makes the special bond connect naturally for both women and children. I think that's it for me. I'll give it back to Dita.
Great, Sandra, thank you. Moving on now to the perspective of the men. Ragas, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Tita, for giving me an opportunity to express a single or a bundle of my perspective on my mind. Personally, I think I see your point. However, in fact, the man can teach in the field of education too. However, the job is suitable for men is physical education teacher because the man have muscle power, confidence, and ability to teach sport more effectively and efficiently. And if I look around in the environment surrounding on my area, or if I read on the Telegraph and BBC News, mostly the leader of the group in the field of education is the man, because the man have characteristic can manage and controlling the group well organized and more regularly rather than women are. I think that's all from my perspective. I will give it back to Tita.
Splendid. Now turning to the children's perspective, I would like to hear from Leah first, then continue to Kita. Time is yours.
Okay, thanks Tita for the time. So from the children perspective, I disagree with that statement because I believe that women and men are on equal level when it comes to teaching children because they both have benefits and drawbacks. Women, for example, have a natural motherhood, and so do men have a natural fatherhood. And when it comes to teaching, there is no comparison between them to see who is better. I found both of them being at their best in their own right. Either in my experience with teachers also, each of them, women and men, had their own style or methods, but they are on the same target to make their children success. So what I'm saying is, in terms of teaching, I would not place men in second and women first. This is because different people have different teaching styles, so either men or women can be better teachers at the same place. And how about Gita? How about your opinion?
I completely agree with you, Natalie. In practice, men and women might serve a lot of difference on their teaching methods, but they surely have the same goals to make their children or students succeed in learning. I have read an article that also discussed about this. They said when it comes to teaching, there is nothing to do with gender. In my perspective, besides comparing which one is better at teaching, I am more concerned with this one necessary factor that plays an important role in teaching. It is the willingness to teach. Both men and women can be a good teacher if there is a willingness and sincerity in their heart. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
All right, as we have reached the end, I would like Bagas to help me to sum up and to close our discussion. For Bagas, please take your time and thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tita, for the time. In conclusion, the members of this group disagree upon the statement. A good teacher can connect students to the material creatively, and a good teacher must be interactive when teaching. Because this is important role of teacher that can make student more better the future. And when teacher coordination with other teacher must have a good managing and controlling the group. And in teaching method, teacher must teach with a good heart and with confidently. That's all from our discussion today. If there are any mistaken about our discussion, forgive us. Thank you for the attention. See you and have a nice day.
Eventually.